Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone's having a good morning. Welcome, welcome. Also, Goat, good morning. Thank you for popping by so early. And Little Cthulhu. Hello. Hello. I hope you're doing well. Let me just change screens really quickly. We got a weird one today. Hello. Look at this. A heckin' scene. Also, thank you, Nightbot. I hadn't even introduced the stream yet, but that's okay. What happened to that 15-minute timer? Let me tell them first. Also, good morning. I hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. Bit of a different setup today. As you can see, we are doing something a little bit different. Also, Face. A lot of you won't have seen that for a while. Hello, I am still here. We're going to be writing some music today. As Nightbot has very, very kindly put in before I've even been able to explain it, we're not going to be playing covers. We're not going to be playing songs that I already know. The reason is it just makes me very, very anxious, and I don't want that kind of stress. The lighting is making it look like I have a lump on my neck. Oh god, I haven't had to look at myself on camera for quite a while. Because, I've had the VTuber, so I haven't had to see this, which has been quite nice, honestly. Dear, good morning, I'm doing well, hope you're well. Also, I'm very nervous. Very, very nervous. Also, Chucky, good morning. I hope you're doing well. I hope you both had a good week. Dear. I'm nervous. I'm very nervous. I have a lot of anxious energy. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I probably still have those as rewards, don't I? 2 seconds. I should probably remove those because you're right. I'm not going to be color changing anytime soon, am I? I completely forgot that. Yeah. For a bit of background context, for anyone who isn't aware, I am a classical guitarist. I was, back in the day, quite an established classical guitarist. I used to do concerts, I did lots of competitions, I won lots of competitions. I think all of the trophies are with my parents, to be honest. But that's what I did. I do like little circuits and... Oh wait, I don't have my jelly. Where's my jelly? Where's he gone? Where does he go? Oh, shoot. Let me... 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Where is my jelly? Huh? Also, I need this one. Yes. And I'll need... Oh dear. Hi, Scott. Good morning. I hope you're doing well. You look like a real person. I know. Heckin' great. How did that happen? Oh, heck. Speaking of, I need... there we go. There we go. And then I'll need my... I think I have to put the browser in first. So if I get my browser in, and then I get my reactionary image, there it is. Ayy, that's better. I missed him. Come back here. There we go. And just move there we are, that's better. Okay, good. Everything is right in the world again. I have my small jelly in the corner. Dear, that's so cool. Yeah, I used to do a lot of classical guitar. I did all the grades. I loved it. And then I think when I was probably around 16, that's when, because at that point I had done all the grades and I was like, you know, just doing what I want. I kind of transitioned more into enjoying writing music rather than just playing it. And so I stopped doing any competitions. I stopped really playing in front of people because I wanted to write music. I didn't necessarily always want to be the one playing it. I also started focusing more on learning how to write for other instruments because you do a certain amount of guitar and you're like, I'd like to learn it for something else as well. So I went kind of down that avenue. And then after that, I got very, very afraid of playing in front of people. But it wasn't because of like a bad experience. I don't want it to be like, oh, I had a terrible experience where I forgot my music live and concert. Like, no, it was nothing like that. It was just, you know, I stopped doing it and then I got nervous about doing it. I think as well, like I kind of transitioned from playing very much like the graded classical pieces or pieces that my teacher had picked out for me to wanting to do more like video game themes and anime themes on classical guitar. And even though as an adult I'm like, well, there's no problem with that, you play what you want. When I was younger, I was like, this isn't worthy of showing to anyone because it's not a proper classical piece, you know? And I think that probably affected my confidence quite badly, and we are now in a position where I can't play in front of people. The best you get from me, and like this is for people in my life, this is not for streamers even, this is just people that I live with and stuff like that. If you want to hear me play, you have to be sat in a different room and I have to not know that you're listening. And that's the only way. That's the only way at the moment I can play in front of people without like actually playing a song in front of people, because I can get through a song beginning to end if no one's in the house. That's not a problem. But as soon as there are people I think might be listening, I shake so bad I can't finish the song. So nobody has heard me finishing a piece from start to finish, I'd say, in years. But it's not that I haven't done it, it's just they won't hear it. I get nervous. Oh dear, oh, it is musical, it is! Yeah, then good morning, I hope you're doing good. Oh dear. And Joe, good morning, you haven't slept all night. Well, maybe we can put you to sleep today with writing music. To be fair, it's been a very long time since I wrote a piece from scratch. What brought this around is Twitch cracking down on covers. So a few of you, I know that some of you are more into the music side of Twitch, you watch more music streamers, so you might already be aware of this, but Twitch is really cracking down on people that are doing covers on Twitch. So if you are covering another song, you now can't save the VOD. It doesn't matter if it's like a completely original cover using different instruments. If it's recognizable that you have done a cover, that can now be DMCA striked on Twitch, which means you have to delete all VODs of it. What that also is catching out is people like myself who use background music, some of which might be covers, even if they are, you know, the covers themselves are copyright free. If it's played on Twitch, you can get subject to copyright, and then you have to remove your VOD. So that's kind of what triggered all of this was, well, wouldn't it be kind of nice, since I do have the skill set to write and play music that I like to listen to on Twitch, like, you know, I listen to like what you're listening to now, which is like Polybridge, which is all classical guitar, or maybe acoustic guitar to be honest, but it's like that kind of wheelhouse. It's classical acoustic-ish. I could write that and play it, honestly, and there is no reason for me not to. So what I'm planning to do is something like that, and then just have like a playlist on YouTube that people can use if they want to. The fire is becoming it's become an embarrassed student. Yeah, you know, thank you. You don't see it very often, but here it is, the face. Now you get to see how pale I am from being inside all the time. Also that my hair changed color, it's now dark green. Not that you can really tell because my skin makes the camera glare. Oh, Dimitris, good morning. I hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're here to see you. You will play an instrument better than some / most of us. Yeah, I think, I kind of, how to put it, I was very nervous coming into stream, to be honest, because I can't, you know, how to put it, there's almost like a pressure when you get good at something that you have to be able to prove that you're good at it, and I can't prove to you any of what I've said. Well, I could, but I doxed myself. Funnily enough, I didn't enter these competitions under the name A Crafty Jellyfish. This was way before A Crafty Jellyfish.
I will always be watching you. Always, Wazosky.
Wazosky. You gave it your best, small jelly, thank you. Oh dear, fair-skinned people unite. I got sunburnt last week. Last week? To be fair though, actually, weren't we having like a heat wave last week? It was like, I think 15 to 17, which actually I like. That's about the temperature I'm good with. 15 degrees is optimum, but it was sunny. Also, thank you for the hydrate. I literally keep picking up my mug and then putting it back down again. It wasn't a heat wave. Welcome on in, Shifty. First thing you say, welcome. A holiday day. Oh, lovely. I hope you had a good one. I'm assuming you must have had some good weather. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, wet. Welcome on in. Hello, jellyfish. Does that mean you sting as well? Could I? I don't know if I have too much that would sting right now. I can try. I'm like, do I have any poisons in my house right now? We have some wine. Would that do? Like, directly inject wine straight into your bloodstream. How about that? Oh, dear. Some gaming, some trips around the area, lots of socializing. Oh, that sounds lovely. That sounds really nice. I hope you had the good weather for it. We've had, I think last week was pretty good for us. We had a couple of rainy days, but it wasn't that bad. Oh dear. Hello there. Good morning, Shifty. Welcome to a stream that I am exceptionally anxious about. Welcome to me, really being vulnerable on stream. Just think, but she will give you trouble. Oh my god. Eoden. You can't tell the new people that. That's mean. I with a lot of jellyfish. You sound Welsh. I'm not Welsh, but I have lived in Wales for nearly 10 years. And I live with someone that sounds Welsh, so that might, you know, we're in the house together a lot. That might be why. It was lovely. I'm very peopled out. But we were on holiday. Oh, it's 30 people. You know, I'm not surprised. I'm very social and I think I'd be peopled out by that. But it sounds good though. Oh dear. We've had jellyfish on the beaches near us, which is nice. Trauma. Oh no. Oh no. Oh dear. How are you doing, by the way, Shifty? How goes the gym stuff? I hope it's going well. I'm very jealous of your gym. I'm like, that sounds really nice. I mean, I wouldn't really use it for anything other than the spa, but I like the sound of that. Thank you for your generous donation of Pissy, and I appreciate it. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Very nice. Cast contact tits and piss. My legacy. My legacy. Oh god. But yeah, I have terrible stage fright. I won't be coming on to stream and playing a full song for you because I just have really bad stage fright for that sort of thing. But instead we're going to be attempting to write some music, and that way hopefully I can have it as like a free resource that eventually I can give back. What I'm hoping, if things go well, what? Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. That's moist. Yeah, we're a moist channel. Not as moist as George though. George is the moistest streamer that we get here. But yeah, what I'm really hoping is that around my birthday, that I can go to a recording studio and actually record some of them properly. That's the goal I'm setting for myself, and that is the like a birthday present from me to me would be to go to a recording studio and actually properly record it. So that's the goal. How much of it I'll do on stream, we'll see how today goes. I'm very anxious. It's going really great. Went 3 times. Oh, really enjoying it and enjoying the spa. Yeah. Honestly, it's very disciplined of you to go for anything other than the spa. I'm gonna put your own music now. That's the hopefully plan, but it will be I got the Polybridge music in the background because this is the kind of music that I play. So like what you're hearing right now is background music. I want to make that kind of background music for people to use in their streams should they want to. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Jelly, become a musician? God, I'm actually already an established musician. This is the thing, I think a lot of people won't know this about me. I did all the grades, I used to do competitions, I used to do gala concerts, I've played at events before. I have a fairly long, what do you call it? CV reference of background of musical stuff. I was also a music teacher, a thing that probably even some of my friends don't know about me. I actually taught music. Surprise! I've had so many jobs. It's because I always have like 3 jobs at once. But yeah, I'm actually a pretty established musician with a pretty intense history of music. I just don't use it. Not for streaming. It's a private thing. Oh dear. Oh, really, I do like the moist. Well, we're jellyfish. We have to be moist. If we're not moisturized, we're dead. But on Wednesday, I just went for. Honestly, you should. As you should. You're having a rough day, you go for the spa. We're all here for you. I know you can't reduce your anxiety, but we appreciate what you do play, so it's better than anything I can play. Oh, bless you. Well, the personal girlfriend is. Oh, really? You inspired me to make a personal goal. Oh, what are you doing? You're making a quilt a month? If you told the ladies in the sewing groups near me that you were making a whole quilt every month, I think they'd hunt you down and use your blood as like a serum. How the hell are you making a quilt every month? Most of the people I know make 1 quilt a year, if that. Then again, we're all like chill crafters. We're like, I do like 2 minutes today. I did a great job. I love creating stuff, videos, websites, web designs, etc. Heck yeah! Orchestra, hang on, do you do music? No, I do VTuber commissions. Sorry, Wet, I should maybe explain. If you don't know me, if you're new here, hello, hi, my name is Jelly. I'm a cosplayer based in the UK. I make VTubers for people. I do the art and the rigging, and I'm also a guitar. You know, anything in the more creative field, I've probably dabbled with at some point. Oh, call you Herb? I can call you Herb. Heck yeah, Herb. Also, Dragonfly, good morning. I hope you're doing well. Oh dear. Looks like you're on title scores. Also, you're right. I haven't written anything so far. Jelly make background music for streams. Oh, my whole stream would be sponsored by Jelly. I want to release it for free. Like, I want it to just be something like on YouTube that people can just access if they want. I don't want it to be like a you pay for it kind of thing. So that's what I want. You can make a small quilt each month, but that's not in their genes. They will make huge quilts because they can. Chucky, your house must be full of small fabric squares. Or small fabric shapes. Oh dear, really, it's so nice. Yeah, I like art. I like the arts. The arts in general have always fascinated me. Weirdly, it's always been my worst subject. Like, consistently, art is like the subject that in schools and stuff that I would get like the lowest scores for. Until I was like a little bit older. Like, I loved art, but damn it, I had no natural talent for it. And I think that's kind of why I ended up focusing so heavily on art, because like, you know, you see talented people who have practiced more than you, and you're like, I want that. The people that have practiced more than me, I want that. That's where we're at. I want that. What software will you to create the songs? So, we're going to be using MuseScore to document it. I have guitar here, so we won't be... I think MuseScore, if memory serves, it's been a minute since I wrote with it, to be fair. I think it actually will play... It give you like a synthesized version of what you're doing, but I have the guitar right here, so like we'll hear what it actually will sound like. This also is my practice guitar. You can tell because it's got scratches and plasters on it and stuff. Look at this. Got a nice plaster on it here. It's got some nice scratches up the side. This is the one I use for like practicing. I have the concert guitar in the other room, but I don't really feel happy using that outside of like when I have a proper space set up for it, because if it hit the desk it might dent, and that's like an expensive guitar. So I'm not looking to dent that one. Ah dear, 2 of the quilts are technically quilted cushions, so they're not full quilts. I have 1 finished quilt, 1 finished topper, 1 quilt I'm currently making, then I have plans for 3 baby. I love baby quilts. Baby quilts always make me smile, they're so sweet. Ah dim. Oh yeah, this is MuseScore currently. What I have on screen over there, that is currently MuseScore. Do you have a page I can check out your VTube and stuff? I do. And I have no idea. How do I... Wait a second. Do I have a link I can send you to? Sorry, you'll have to excuse me. I'm a bit new to technology. I think comms... That's a link to the Discord, and then those are the VTuber forms. If you pop on the Discord, I have a portfolio in the commissions channel. I should probably have my portfolio on here as well. Unfortunately, I don't. That's my bad. I'm very sorry. Our house is literally covered in fabric. One day, so will this house be. Don't tell Shiny, but one day. I've been cleaning up my comic for a portfolio just to see if you... Oh, yeah! Like, because a lot of people start out as, like, cleaning the... Oh, thank you, Shifty. It's very heckin' kind of you. Yeah, a lot of people, they do like clean up and like they'll do like extra panels and stuff, and then they move on to the... don't get me wrong, you already have the artistic skill to make the whole comic, but I can understand like needing the funding and the support of like a publisher and stuff like that can take time. But that's so cool! You dropped everything I do on art? Heck yeah, honestly, same. Weirdly same. That's not what I expected to be doing, but that, you know, I'm very happy. Alright, at some point I should probably pick up my guitar. I don't think this is an ideal setup, but we're gonna go with it today, and then long term we'll see, we'll hopefully make changes if we want to do this again. One thing I will need to do is take off my headset, because otherwise I can't hear the guitar, so welcome ears. You don't see them ever. Right. So you should have a good distance between myself and my desk so that I'm not smacking myself. Oh my god, wait! Welcome on in! Oh, shoot, 2 secs. Let me just wiggle some stuff around. Ooh, welcome on in! Mobstrudel, good morning! I hope you're doing well. Voldemort, good morning. Who raided there? Your cops! Your cops, welcome on in. Thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream and what were you up to today? I am a very anxious guitarist. But normally, my name's Jelly. I am a cosplayer and crafter based in the UK. I make VTuber models for people. I make cosplays. And I am a classical guitarist, but I don't normally do this on stream. This is very new for me. And it makes me very nervous. I have terrible stage fright. So we're going with that today. Oh dear. Welcome on in. I hope your stream was good. What did you get up to? And Body Snatcher, good morning. Wiggle, wiggle. Oh, Mob, bless you. Thank you so. Oh, it's Sploosy. Like fishing Sploosy? Heck yeah. Oh dear. We're watching some VODs clips and hanging out for bits. Not my main channel. I see. Thank you so much for the raid. It's very heckin' kind. I hope you had a good stream. Also, Tetra, thank you for the follow. Yes, fishing Sploosy. Okay. I'm glad. Heck yeah. Oh, well, I hope you had a good one. Yes, fishing Sploosy. I'm sorry. That's probably not the best way of putting it. My bad. Oh dear. And Body Snatcher, thank you for the follow. And Pete, thank you for the follow as well. It's very kind of you. Dreamer was shredding her shedding her screen. Like, I mean, that doesn't make sense. Excuse me, what are they doing? Oh dear, shedding her skin live. Got you. Now I can, I'm there with that one. There's no exclusive cause. She doesn't also. Now I just seem like a stalker. Oh yes, the British stalker. Oh, dearie me. Oh, I should turn the background music off if I'm never gonna play as well. Sorry, 2 seconds. I don't normally do this on stream, so I'm a little bit, noob. I'm noob. Music noob. Oh, dear. Oh, I see. It does look like Sploosy backwards. Shedding my skin, I think he meant. I was sunburned. Well, that I can relate to. I shine like the sun. I'm very, very pale, as my camera loves to remind everyone. I burn if I go outside, so I just don't go outside. Oh dear. We love noobs. Yeah, so bit of background. Actually, I was at one point a very, what do you call it? I did a lot of classical guitar stuff. I did all the grades. I used to do competitions. I used to play at concerts. I've played at events. And then I stopped, and now I have terrible stage fright. So I don't play in front of people anymore. Oh, you're fine. Take care. Thank you so much again for the raid. I'm sorry if I seem like a stalker, but I do know you. I know of your streams at least. Yeah, take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. I hope that it goes well. I hope the sunburn gets better. Jelly burns, I do, so I just don't go outside. I just don't. Also, this has new strings on it, so it might go out of tune quite quickly. It already sounds a bit... We'll go with it. It's gonna go out of tune pretty quick because new strings on a classical guitar just do. They just do. I've got some tuning stuff in the back if I need it, so that I can redo it, but it's probably that we're gonna have to redo this every now and again. And I'm not gonna be playing any songs for anyone because that makes me very anxious, so instead we're just going to be writing songs because that makes me less anxious. I feel less anxious about playing songs as we're writing them than I do, I guess, committing to playing somebody else's song start to finish. Yeah. I hope that makes sense. Oh, dear. Sorry, checks. Yeah, no burns. We are all just jelly data. We are not people. I'm not a person. I'm an anxious ball of data. Used to be really good at acting and speaking in front of a crowd, but then I got shy and anxious. Yeah, basically the same thing happened as I moved more from performance to production. Like I liked transpositions, and then I liked rewriting songs and stuff like that. So I got more in the writing side of thing, and don't get me wrong, love it. I still love that. Obviously, we're doing that today, but it kind of, how to put it, it makes you more nervous than to play in front of people because you never do it. Also, I'm so sorry if I missed any follows, but obviously, Spleezy, thank you for the follow, and then Misbun, thank you so much for the follow as well. So we have a nice untitled score over here. I think we probably need like a theme or something first. I'm still a little... It still doesn't sound quite right. Something's bothering me. I have an untrained ear for this these days. Commission for compositions when? I don't know. I don't know. I don't how to put it. Probably no time soon. It took me like 2 years to open for VTuber commissions. I can't imagine what do you call it, opening for those anytime soon. Also, how is the vol? If I'm not gonna play a whole song. Actually, you know what? I can play you the tattoo I've got on my arm. There we go. But you'll have to tell me how loud it is. If it's really loud, I'll turn it down a little bit. loud, too quiet, I can make it louder. The problem is I'm still going to be talking through the same mic. So, but maybe me being quiet is a good thing, you know? It's fine so far. Also, Ickthings, welcome on in. Okay, I recognize the tones. I think I've played this bit before. So this is what do you call it? Bird Flew Over the Spire is what I have tattooed on my arm. Again, not gonna play the whole piece because I'll get very anxious, but that's what I have. Okay. As far as writing a piece goes, what do we want? What's it from? It's just a classical guitar piece. Yeah, it's just a classical guitar piece. What do we want a theme to be? Oh yeah, I should also, sorry. Okay, I'm gonna probably step this in. Serenade me to sleep. I don't know if I could do that. It's gonna be a lot of just stop, start, stop, start, stop, start. We could do a song themed around sleeping. If we were doing a song themed around sleeping, I'd maybe go for like a heartbeat kind of like swing, because I think heartbeats tend to make people fall asleep. And again, something a bit. So with classical guitar, the higher up you go, the more soft it sounds. So compared to. So we can do it up here, and then that'll be nice and soft. I tend to play up here anyway, to be honest. This is the sound that I like. It's from the Bastion. It's from Bastion? It is... Okay, listen. This piece was around way before Overwatch. Overwatch is stolen from classical music. Not the other way around. This piece old. Oh, I will say, actually, if you want to hear it properly, like the whole song, because I have it as a tattoo thing, you can just ! Tattoo and it will take you to the composer writing it. But yeah, I like playing up here. I'm gonna put, there it is, yeah, if you want to see the original person doing it. I know, but I recognize it from the trailer. No. Yeah, anyway, sorry. Sleeping is a theme. Crazy how Overwatch, in fact, I know, right? I like the idea that that's how it's happened, though. Okay. What songs would we go really high? We could use harmonics, actually. That might not be a bad call for someone falling asleep. So harmonics are... I'm going to nip down the other side of it, but it's when you hover your finger over a note and it makes it sound like that. And you can do it at the 5th, the 7th, and the 12th. Technically, you can keep going from there, but I'm not going to because that gets into difficult territory. Like those are harmonics. You kind of have a limited range of notes, but you can make some pretty nice songs which like pop up to your harmonics. So like you could do like some bits down there and then just be like bing bong bing bong. A song that I really liked that was transposed that I played before on stream was called Glassy Sky. It's from Tokyo Ghoul. It's from an anime. But it has a really, really beautiful guitar transposition for it. And one of the things that they do is use harmonics to fill in a lot of the notes, so it sounds a little bit more ethereal. Really nice. Like it. 10 out of 10. I could use that. I probably wouldn't plan in, like, I wouldn't probably write the whole song around harmonics because it's just a very limited note set, but we could definitely add it. I'm also not very good at remembering which one's meant to be which. I also don't know how you put in harmonics on Muse Score, because it's a note that looks like a diamond, and I don't actually know how you put it in. Okay, we'll hold off on harmonics because I don't actually know how to write them. I could write them in real life, but I don't know how to get them to come up in Muse Score. There's probably a way. Alright, well let's say that the theme of the song is sleeping. I would probably go for more, if we were to do a starting chord, more something like a little bit lighter maybe. I mean, I'm very attached to this chord because it's the whole like start of the Final Fantasy. Ooh, there you go, that's better. But yeah, I'm not gonna play it, but it's the start of that song and I like it. I'm going to bed, you're fine, get some good Z's. Hopefully next time you pop back we'll have a song that can properly send you to sleep. But yeah, I like that. It's only the problem is it's very high. I think probably what might be the best thing to do would be to come up with a tune first and then add the extraness bits in, because I'm so used to playing like, you know, like this kind of stuff. But it's just a chord that's like been split up. It's not really a song. Well, I mean, it is a song, but it's not like the kind of songs that I would normally play. All right, let's just fiddle out a tune really quickly. Say, I think probably we want to keep it major for a sleep song. It probably will end up going to minor because I'm terrible for that sort of thing, but okay, let's go. I like the fifth fret. Could use an arpeggio, yeah, as a heartbeat. Yeah, so that's relatively common. It's crazy how these songs use chords as I know, right? Yeah, the D chord, that only exists because of Final Fantasy.
It's crazy how many songs use chords, despite chords not being invented until Final Fantasy IX.
I don't like this chord, but it's nice in this context, but I don't like it. That's another D there. God. And then you know what goes back to? D. That's a D. That's a D missing the top note, but it's basically a D. Ah, dear. Chords is George's cousin. Heck yeah. Major Slogan Demise is actually what I would qualify as. Oh! I don't know if I want to write about a nightmare as the first song, but I like the idea. So let's say we start in like a D and an A kind of thing. With me? It's a formula that's been happened before, but it's so we want the D chord. We like D chord. I like D chord. It's easy to do. It always sounds good, and it reminds me of Final Fantasy IX. I mean, what's not to like? What's not to like? Oh wait, no, we're not going to add a bottom note in just yet because it's a bad idea. So let's say we're doing a tune. That's going to go into minor. That's a minor. God damn it! Why am I so? Okay, it's fine. Is that a minor or a major? D is always easy to do. It is. It's like a beginner chord, and I love it. Listen, you can play guitar for like 20 years and still like a beginner chord. Excuse me, I still like D. Also, get ready for my little finger to just not know what to do in this chord. It's like, I don't know where to put it. Also, well, that is one thing when we're writing. I'm gonna stick away from bars. While I can do a bar, I always have to cover a couple of notes because my finger doesn't straighten. This is the finger that I just happened to mash in the sewing machine, and once it's sewed through my joint, I've never been able to properly straighten it. I can either do like this, it just never quite straightens. So doing a bar, because that's your barring finger, I can't do it without covering some of my gaps. So either like doing like a plain bar like this is never going to work for me because my finger will not straighten or flatten, and it's also lumpy because of the injury. So even if I could flatten it, it would still have a lump in it. Does that make sense? I don't know how much this makes sense, but I can't straighten my finger. Unfortunately, that is the only finger I can't straighten, and it just happens to be a barring finger. Oh dear, hello, you can modify a chord so much. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, we won't really be focusing too much on chords anyway, because I'm a classical guitarist. And while a lot of songs are based around chords, you know, you're moving a lot comparatively to like just going for like beam, boom, beam. It's like a lot more movement because
This
you're like
tuber model so
in between.
realistic.
Also, Zero, heck, thank you so much for the heck and sub again for 33 months. I mean, this is my really high def VTuber model. Like, you know, I don't sell these yet. I'm just too high def. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. And Andrew, I should say as well, I hope you're also doing very well. A lumpy chord, a very lumpy chord. I can't do it, it's just... You hear that? There's always one. It's normally... Well, actually, that one's not too bad. It's normally these ones. Yeah. I don't know. I struggle with it. I also have to roll over to my side to even get it that good. But I'm so used to doing that at this point that I will do it basically every time. I'll just roll onto the side of my finger. I don't get why that only gave me the option just now. I renewed last stream. Couldn't tell ya. Twitch in it. Oh dear. You can get a slide for that finger. It's probably sacrilege for a classical guitarist though. You know, I see people doing this and I'm like... But I mean, at the end of the day, if you enjoy playing the guitar like that, you go for it. You have fun. It should be fun. I'm just so used to it because I'm very classically trained. When you see people doing stuff like this, it's like... Oh my god. Oh, I can't handle that. Oh dear. I'm thinking of starting on an A, because I like A, and I don't know any songs off the top of my head that start with A. Well, I do, but it's this one, so I'm going higher. It sounds a bit too... But I want it to be dream. I want it to be like easygoing waves if it's a sleep song. It sounds a little bit too much like Final Fantasy, unfortunately. I played a lot of Final Fantasy songs. It's always, everything's gonna sound like Final Fantasy. It's a D chord, to be fair. You wouldn't like watching me play guitar, then listen, Justin, I would live with it. Also, welcome on in. I hope you're doing good. The claw! Well, it's a thing that you do in acoustic and electric guitar. This is quite normal. Like, rather than doing both sides, this is a normal thing you do. It doesn't feel normal to me, but like this is normal. It's just not normal for the guitar that I played. So when I see it, I'm like, oh, especially when you see people jump into it really quickly, because again, it's not natural to me, so it's not something that I could do. Oh dear. And guests, welcome on in. Hello, Kim with the raid bar lurking. Oh heck yeah, it's what you learnt on. I'm very attached. This is my practice guitar, hence all the scritches and plasters and stuff, but I still love it dearly. It's a good guitar and it's I love it. I use my thumb a fair bit because I play lead guitar. Yeah, so if you play electric or acoustic, it's not really surprising that you would have learnt that because it is a staple in some of the songs. Not so much in classical, and definitely not Spanish classical, which is what I mainly did. Necks are too wide on classical for that style. Yeah, it's like very uncomfortable for me, but if you can do it, hey, cool. Dear. Alright, I'm going to pencil in. I don't know how to do it, because there's a way that you'd write it with a little note for that, but I don't know how to write that in Muse score, so I'll just do it like a... because I don't know how to do the pull away notation. How can we go from there? I like going up the bridges thing. I like climbing up. It gets smaller and easier to do stuff up here. Okay, we're gonna... The second, I like the first bit. The second bit, it feels like it's a bit too... like you wouldn't leave it there. This one. I'm gonna have to write something down eventually. Also, I don't have a guitar stand back here, but I do have a soft thing on the floor and a soft plushie to rest it against, so it's nice and safe. Let me write like quickly, won't it? Oh, not like that. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, so I need. There you go. I guess. I'll find out how to write this properly at some point. I'm just not sure how to... Like, I know what I want to write. I just don't know how to write it with this. What software are you using? This is MuseScore. MuseScore. So let's say we'll do. No, that's probably too quick. Come on. Hey. Excuse me. That's what I like. Well, I mean, it's free. This is a free music writing software, so you don't have to pay or anything. It's great. That should be what I just played. And then I don't know if I like dun 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 dun. It's very close to the Final Fantasy, but I could play it to you, but I would probably write it in the same way because I'm basing this around an A, D, and G. It would be because how would the guitar be? How did I do it? I guess it's not quite the same, but there's a vibe there. Sounds like going. I like going into a chord when you're stuck because the options. True, yeah. I mean, as far as like. Because that's what it's based on. Actually, not a bad idea. See that one? Dun, dun. We tend to grab inspiration by stealing from other. I can't do it from that song though, because that song in particular is one that I've played. It makes sense that I keep going back to it, but it's one that I've played so much that it's like I just can't. I have to get away from it. I play that one too much. Oh, this is going into a minor. I don't want to do that. PGA, you don't have to play the whole chord, but gives it a lot of options, yeah. Yeah, it's like the going down to back up again is kind of what I was thinking. I don't know how sleepy it makes me though, and we are trying to feel sleepy. I guess I could have some kind of like. I could actually drop D as well. If I'm doing D, A, and G, it would in some ways make sense. So you can drop the D down. So E is your bottom note, but you can drop it down to D. And that can sound pretty good with A as well. It's an option. Dun, 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 dun. I mean, that would actually work quite well. Because it ends in the same way, so it wouldn't like it wouldn't feel like you were going awry too far. I'm gonna just write it down. At some point you have to just start writing stuff down and then you can change it later. So, dun 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 dun. And then it's like, I guess, bum, bum. Oh, it's got a C sharp in it. Can I add that in retrospect? Wait a minute. I'm using C sharp and F sharp. Can I add that? Oh, there we go. This one. Thank you. Oh, no. But, okay. If I click N again. There you go. That's a better. Oh, but make sure that's... Hey. Dun dun dun, and then back to N again, and then it's a C sharp. Wait, no, dun dun. Is that right? Did I do that right? Ian. How to play? Can you hear that? Why can't I hear that? Wait, am I gonna have to open my own stream so I can hear it? Because I can't hear that, but I have a feeling you guys can. God damn it. Do I have... Oh, wait. My headphones are muted. Why? Oh, I must have sat on it or something. God damn it, me. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. That's what it is. It's not quite right, but it's close enough. I'll leave it there for now. You can hear it. Okay, we can, but it's quiet. You want louder? I think that would just be turning it up like this. Play. Oh. I can't remember what I did after that. I am more thinking have your chord ready because it gives you a lot of options. Oh, sorry. That probably, yeah. Ooh. You're right, to be fair. Alright, 2 seconds. What was I doing? Sit properly, Jelly. Oh yeah, I did the same thing, didn't I? Because then I can start climbing up the fretboard. Yeah, we gotta find our way up there somehow. Okay. Okay, we got this. I can do that. Oh yeah, we'll play it here. I forgot that it would do that. Oh. Oh. Okay, I wondered what happened there. I just wanted to change this to a quadrille. There you go. Oh, thanks for the egg smash. Can I put a dot onto it? So I'm struggling. There you go. I'm struggling to put it in. The accents. Oh God, thank you. All right. It's not quite right, but we'll leave it for now. Okay, that's a fair first line. Let's start filling it out a little bit. Oh, and stop playing. It's really annoying me. I think I want this differently. Actually, let me just delete that one really quickly. I want something a bit different. So I think it's more like dun 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 dun. Oh, yep. Yeah. Oh, what is it? Dun dun. Do I need to insert one in there? I maybe do. Okay, how do I do that? Let's see. How do I insert a thingy? Can I insert a bar? After the selection. One. There you go. Got it. And that way I can have this as a this. Oh no, wait. It does need to be a this with a... No. This. There you go. We need this. Dun dun. 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 There we go. Okay. Might I ask what we're doing? We're trying to write music. So I'm a classical guitarist by trade. I've played classical guitar for about 20 years. It's been a very, very long run of it. But I have terrible stage fright, so I'm too afraid to play in front of people for the most part these days. I used to, but not anymore. And then the other day, how to put it? Twitch has been really cracking down at its DMCA about covers recently. So like, even if you're playing a cover of another song and you're really making it your own, you can still get strikes for that on Twitch now. So people who are doing covers or having covers playing in the background of their streams can still get copyrighted for that now, which is a bit different. So you can't do karaoke, can't play covers without deleting the VOD, or you're at risk of DMCA. Which is a real shame, obviously, because that's very stifling for a lot of musicians, because most musicians are playing songs that are already existing. They're not playing their own music 24/7. So, people are pretty unhappy about it in general. It does also affect streamers like me who often play music in the background while doing crafts and stuff, because if there are covers in that can be now striked. So we thought it'd be like, I thought it'd be a fun challenge to try writing my music, but also to try and get over my stage fright a little bit when it comes to playing in front of people. Perfect, that's what I wanted. And now we need to add the extra bits. We have a bass. Now we need to add all the bits that will make it sound more like a full song. So like you said, like the chords, like... So we could do... So I'd like to have another note in the background there. I can't reach that, I don't think. That's hard. But I probably could. Be a bit difficult. Oh yeah, because I could... Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, I'm happy. But we're gonna add that in. Dun dun. Oh. Dun dun. Bum. Okay, how do I do that? Okay, so we want on this one to have, thank you, and on this one, it was, oh, there was a way of doing this, wasn't there? Yeah, part 2, I remember. So I need to do a, stop. I guess actually I would technically want that rest. There you go. And go to here for not a rest. How do I? Okay, there we go. That should sound like what I wanted it to. What's the name of the program? This is MuseScore. MuseScore. Music for you, play for yourself and stuff everyone else. That's how I got rid of my stage fright. That sounds very simple in theory, and I would do it if it were that easy. Okay. In practice. Okay, that needs to change to have if I go back to actually N, because I'll add this as a bottom one, and then don't have a note selected. Understood. Oh, yeah, I remember. Hey, we're getting there. I was to click that then. That's what I'm like it's saying. You in chords, not in individual notes. So much more options and stuff up. Oh, that's fine. Also, Iron, hi. Good morning. I hope you're doing well. I am. Face is finally. My ears are still a little bit, but the rest of them, face is getting there. In practice, you have to love what you're playing for sure. That's too soft straight away. Too soft straight away. Do I like that? So I'm going to be playing the same thing a lot. Get ready to hear this song a hell of a lot. Do I like that note being on its own? I can't quite tell. There's like, I kind of like it, but it's not quite right. I would like to go over there next. I'll pop in the bar. Excuse me. I'll pop in the bar that we're just doing, but I would like to go over there next, I think. Do 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 do. Second note. Ba-da-na. Do. Oh wait. Mm. I think this one needs to be a little bit longer. Oh! Okay, let's just delete that one quickly so that I have it. There's a space there for me, so I need N and there we go. I don't know what I was doing that for. Huber, because your ring is staying? Oh dear. Do. Oh. Do. Did I have anything on that one? I can't remember. I don't think that I did. I think it's okay for me to go back to. Okay, we'll try that. I think that's what I played. Yeah, I had nothing on that one, but I'm not sure that I want nothing on that one. Like, in some ways I like having the notes shine, but then at the same time, like, it does feel a little empty, and I think it's going to continue to feel a little empty. But I don't want to put an A on it, because an A and an A. That doesn't sound that good. I guess because you know, not in music school, but in real life, it's still playing. I don't like the E to E, but that is the direction that I'm going. I'll have to add some other things because I'm not doing an E to E. Okay, back to this one. Oh, no, don't do that. Don't do that. There you go. Get that. N. I really hate having to write in the two parts because it doesn't really make any sense for classical guitar. I'll do it, but it's not my favorite. I want that and that. Oh, actually, no, I didn't want anything there, did I? I guess I just want this one. Was that right? Do, 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 do. How did I do it? Sorry, 2 seconds. I've once again played something and immediately forgotten what I did. Okay. Okay, I think that's what I did. It might not have been, but it still works. So I'll take it. Skittles, good morning. I hope you're doing well. We're writing music. We're doing a writing of the music. Look at this. This is a music that we have been writing this morning. I think it's a bit slower than I'm playing, but that's okay. See, it feels weird and empty having the A's on their own. But I've done it twice. I mean, the A was with the F last time. I could put it back with that, I think. It's going quite well. I'm glad to hear it. I should say this is kind of an unusual stream for us. I think you know that already. But like, we don't normally do this. Oh dear, we're normally crafters. You know, we're normally making arts and crafts. And then what was it I did? Okay. Over there. I could actually do probably a not sure I like the A there actually. It's got a new hyperfixation. Oh yeah. Okay. Could go. I guess it'd come back to A at that point. So what did I go from? I went from... Okay. Oh, I like that. I mean, this is meant to be relaxing. I shouldn't be putting too much in there. Oh, okay. I've got the direction I want to go with it.
It's all coming together.
Oh dear. Oh wait, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I've got the DVD. Oh, and I really liked it today. It was the 80s BBC series. My parents loved Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, so I had a lot of it growing up. It's very nostalgic for me. They was like one of those things where it's very easy to quote a lot of the time. So my parents at the dinner table, whenever like a certain line was said or something like that, someone would quote something from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. It's good. I have a lot of fond memories of it. You got strong fingers. I always like my fingers are a lot weaker than they used to be. Because you have to bear in mind, I used to practice like a couple hours every day, so like my hands were like, whereas now, unfortunately, not so much. I have very average fingers now. What did I do? I've forgotten again. God damn it! Why is my brain like this? Dun dun dun. Do do do. Dun dun. Okay, I think it was like that. I think I remember. It's a 2. It's a put that just there. Sure. It doesn't make any sense for me, but whatever. That's what it wants, that's what I'll do. And it is it was F A dun, dun, dun. Okay. A household quotable content is Red Dwarf. Mama Jelly has the Red Dwarf theme song as the ringtone on their phone, so every time someone calls this, it's like dun 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 dun. Do you remember food? Oh my god, hell yeah. 20 years ago, I used to play until my fingers bled every day. That's actually really not very good for them though. Like if you're starting to get blisters and stuff, you want to, well, I mean, this is how we always taught. You wanted to take a break. Because obviously it's quite common when you first start playing to get like a lot of blisters and stuff. But then again, a lot of people that I taught and other people taught were very, very young. So it's like, if people are getting blisters, if people are getting hurt, you need to stop. Stop right there. Let your fingers heal. They'll come back stronger, but let them heal. The other thing is, classical guitar, I obviously, you can see my nails. Wait, where's my phone? They're really, really small right now. But normally you'd play with your nails. If you were really going for it, you'd play with your nails. So it'd only be this hand that you'd have to really be careful with. And yeah, you don't wanna be playing over blisters. Also, it'll make your guitar gunky and ew. Oh, that's what it was. What did I do? I can't remember what I did. Does anyone remember what I did? I've forgotten. I liked it the first time I did it and then it's just gone. No idea. Oh, I think... That's nice. We'll do that. It's not a full A chord, it's like a little bit of it. A little tiny bit of it. I got a lot of sci-fi A, Doctor Who, Hitchhikers, Red Dwarf. Yeah. I was very lucky. I was very, very lucky. There's tricks else for guitarists use. Have you heard of gluing bits of ping pong? My guitar teacher would have like literally sat you down in front of my parents and been like, no, whatever she's doing, stop it. You don't. Absolutely not. If you can't grow the nails, you eat good diet and your nails get better. No fake nails, no acrylics, none of that. Your nails and you grow them. Oh dear. Oh dear. A minor, not A minor. A minor is this. It's not that. Yeah. Oh dear. Blisters get out the alcohol from up, and that's where the calluses come from. See, I don't have calluses on my fingers. They're just strong. Oh dear. Just strong. My issue is my joints. Yeah, unfortunately. So this is a thing in our family as well. We have quite a few guitarists. As you get older, it's your joints. Yeah, you have to be really careful, do good stretches. But even with that, unfortunately, it's one of those things where when you're practicing from a very young age... Oh, Tisa, right? I was like, you know what? It's time to hydrate. Tisa, good morning. I hope you're doing well. What good timing. For the same reason today, because I'm not like practicing for concert or for competition or anything like that. I'm not going to be doing, if we go over the 2-hour mark, I'm going to stop it. The reason is just because you don't want to, especially when you're getting back into something, you don't want to go too hard. And like, I'm very much a casual player these days. Like, I'm not here, you know, practicing for a competition somewhere in London. You know, that's not us right now, and that's not me as a classical guitarist anymore. But yeah. Oh, bless you, Tisa. That's very heckin' kind of you. That was A minor. It's I can't remember the name of it, but it's not A minor because of that. A minor is. This is a. It's a little different. I can't remember what it's called, if it's a broken chord or something like that. It's different. Yeah. I'm wondering if Douglas Adams wrote for Doctor Who, if the character Ford is based on the... I mean, there's a chance. Listen, even if they're not based on it, you could make it that they are. Like, if you're doing the costume, you could be like, well, listen, I looked into the background and I decided I was going to take elements of this because so-and-so is here and so-and-so is here and I feel like there's an overlap. You could do that with your stuff. Oh, dear. I keep playing it and then I keep forgetting immediately what I've played. I was very frustrating to watch. My bad. Oh. Did I do that wrong? Oh, I like that. And then that's into an A major again. So long to music lessons, don't worry, you're fine. Like, literally, I used to teach music. and my brain is like, I don't remember half of what I used to do. Oh, dear. Yeah, I used to teach classical guitar to students. I was an individual one-on-one kind of lesson. But it's because I did all my grades very young, and so it's like, yeah. A lot of people would look at me and be like, you're teaching? Aren't you like a baby? And it's like, yeah. Yeah, actually, I am a baby. But, yeah, I did all of my stuff very young. Okay, so I'm in the right ballpark. This one, Okay, I'm also very bad. This is not... What did I learn to write in? It wasn't Muse score. I learned to write in something else. Because when I was transitioning to what I enjoy doing more, which is like going from playing in concert to teaching and writing and stuff, when I was doing that, what was I writing in? It's expensive. I remember that. What I was writing in was expensive. Because I didn't have to pay for it, so I would use it, but now that I'm obviously out of that, I have to pay for it if I want it, and Muse score's fine, but I learned to write in something else, and I can't for the life of me remember what it's called. Put that just in there somewhere. And then it would be... Oh, is that a dotted one? I don't actually want... it's fine. Oh. No, it needs to be... See, I would like to have this as a held note with other notes underneath, but I don't actually know how... I know how to write it in person. I don't know how to write it on Muse score is the problem. So it's just going to be like a really short note. And then... I don't know how to write it like I want to write it, but that's okay. Not diminished in 30 so much. Diminished in harmonics. I love harmonics. Every time when I've gone to buy a guitar, I've made sure that the piece that I'm playing when I'm buying the next guitar has plenty of harmonics in it, because I want to make sure that if I'm doing those on a stage that they sound fantastic. They are my favourite. That's a good way to fill in the gaps in knowledge. It is. Kids ask questions. Weird questions where you're like, I've never thought of that. Especially because some of the kids were like my age when I started, so they were like, 7 years old. They come up with questions where you're like, what? I can't say I've ever thought of it. Let me come back to you with that. It's a bit slow, but that's okay. Oh, I want that last one to be a with more than one. I also wish I could put that wobble on it, but I can't do that. I don't know how to do it. Well, I mean, I probably could do it, but I don't know how to do it, so I'm not doing it. Oh, no, not what I wanted to do. Oh shoot, now I have to put that back in again. That's fine, because I actually wanted to go... Put those in there. Yes. Jean, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Not bad, you're good. We musicians all tend to put too much pressure on ourselves. For sure. Oh dear. Oh, thank you. I hope you're doing well. Good morning, Jean. Ellie, good morning. I wanted to get a classical guitar, but it seems like the nylon strings would be a hassle to put on. The first time I changed strings on my guitar, I was terrified. And I remember my guitar teacher had shown me how to do it, and then me and Papa Jelly went home, and I would have only been like probably around 9, maybe 10. And we went home and we were looking at the guitar and we were like, this is very intimidating. And but we managed it. It was probably not the neatest job, but we did do it. And these days I don't even bother to clean up my edges on anything other than my like the concert guitar is the only one that looks neat. The rest of these, yeah, nice little thready bits hanging out at the bottom. I just don't bother. I use the guitar enough that I have to change the strings a lot, so it's like, well, not that much, but like enough that I can't be asked to do this. Oh, speaking of, it's gonna vibrate now because I've moved it. Oh, can you hear that? That's going to annoy everyone, isn't it? All right, let me 2 seconds. I will trim it now. Now that I've wiggled it, it's going to move. Oh, dear. The nice thing about classical guitars as well, which is, I guess, a positive and a negative, right? The nice thing about them is a lot of people give up on playing them, which means if you go to like a pawn shop, a second-hand store, there's nearly always a cheap classical guitar, and you can get good stuff there. So I got a second-hand Admira guitar, not this one, this is also an Admira, but a second-hand Admira, which are normally like, I want to say around 200 quid for about 40. Like, yeah, I had to change the strings, but it's a good guitar and it sounds beautiful. Especially for like a practice one. Oh, wrong one. What did I say? Oh, I did that one. Oh, wait, what is touching it? Is it this one? I think it's that one. I'm trying to remember what I've written now. Wait, is it not that? Okay, a much slower version of what I've written, but there you are. That's kind of where we've gone. I got a second-hand guitar from a pawn shop for like 90 quid. Yeah, exactly. You can get them so cheap because, you know, especially if you wait like a few months after Christmas, everyone's handing them in. And like even I have a little look around and scout around to see if I can see any nice ones. Because like, why not? That guitar sounds sweet. This is like this is an Admira Princessa, I think this one is. Yeah, Admira Princessa. Which you don't really see a lot of on the market, but they are really nice. They get a really lovely warm sound. Very, very, very nice. What my first paycheck, lovely. The other thing as well is these days there's so many good tutorials online for learning. Like you will find a way of learning the song that you want. I don't think learning an instrument has probably ever been as accessible. Oh, what is it? Oh, one finger. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty happy with that as like a first move, but I think it's moving into the next bit, but it feels fine for a first movement. I'll be looking also, yeah, you can give really good ones, because people give it up so much, which it's obviously I'm very passionate about this subject, and I'm very biased about this subject because I love classical guitar, but I do think a lot of people pick it up and they're like, I want to learn chord, I want to learn chord, I want to learn chord, I want to play someone else's song. But it's like a lot of finger strength, and when you start getting, I think people push themselves too hard early on, get blisters, find that it's very painful and give up. When in reality, when you're first learning guitar, you shouldn't be practicing for more than like, you know, give it like 10 minutes a day and stop. Even if you want to keep going, try and like stop yourself periodically. And you can come back to it in like an hour, but give your fingers a minute because you are building muscles. So like in the same way that you wouldn't go to the gym and lift weights for an hour the first time that you go, you shouldn't be doing the same thing with guitar because you're gonna hurt yourself. You're gonna pull a muscle, you're gonna start getting really bad blisters, and then you're not gonna want to go back to it, especially for younger people, especially if you're learning like as a young person, because that's a lot of discipline to be hurting yourself and then to go back to it. So like, you know, take lots of breaks. Like, you know, I think there's a, because you'll hear people talking of like, yeah, I practice for 2 hours. Yeah, I did used to practice for 2 hours a day when I'd already been playing for 10 years. Yes, I did. And at that point, my fingers were very strong and they could manage playing for 2 hours. Even then, I would take breaks, obviously, like a good cup of tea every now and again. But like, you know, you don't play for 2 hours straight off the bat. That's not good for you. That's not good for the development of your muscles. You know, for the longevity of you playing, take it in steps and like be nice to yourself. I think as well, a lot of people, in my experience, pick up guitar as a second instrument, and I am very much on the boat with this. I completely understand where you're coming from. When you're good at something already, and then you start a new instrument and you're not good at it anymore because it's new, it can be very mentally difficult to get over the barrier of, well, I'm good at this other instrument, why am I not good at this one? Yeah, and I'm there with you. I would say I've never really deviated from guitar as far as an instrument goes, other than writing for other instruments. But when it comes to crafts, I'm very in that wheelhouse. You know, I'm good at sewing. It's something that I've practiced for a long time. So when I take up another skill that I'm not used to, like crochet, for instance, when I started that, I was quite down on myself for a while because like, I should be good at this. Like, I can do crafts, I can do arts. Why can I not do this? And it's like, because it's new. But a lot of people with guitar get very down on themselves as a second instrument because it's like, well, lots of people can play this. I mean, it's kind of like a stereotype, you know, that people can play a few chords on a guitar. So if you're struggling with it, it's like, but yeah, no, start slow, not too much. If it's starting to hurt, take a break. You're not playing for the Bournemouth Symphony Orchestra. You're not playing for the London Symphony Orchestra. You're not playing for anything like that. Just take a break slowly. Oh dear, my only nylon string guitar in my collection is the one I'm only holding on to because it was my first. So my first guitars have all been given away. My family waited until like people they knew were trying to learn guitar, and then they just gave it to them, and like they were like, "You're alright with them," and I'm like, "Yeah, honestly, if I'm not playing it, I'd rather somebody else use it because it gets somebody else into a hobby that I'm passionate about." Have I got you into thinking chords while you're playing there? Only D, and I was thinking about that from the beginning. I love the D chord, 10 out of 10. I don't really, I know what you mean with thinking with, especially with writing as well, like I get what you mean. I think more in key signatures. The thing is, it's how you're trained, isn't it? I'm trained very, very classically, and so we didn't learn chords. You don't learn chords. No, none of that. You're training for competition. You don't learn chords. So like my brain might just be a little bit wired differently because of how I was trained, where it's like, I know chords, I know what chords are, I just don't think of them because like, why would I? My guitar teacher'd like, slap your wrists, none of that, none of those chords, get out of there. Also, welcome on in, yeah. Welcome on in. How was your stream? Panda Raid, what did you get up to? Welcome on in. We're writing a song. I hope your stream was really, really good. Oh dear. Oh, you were doing music too. How was your music stream? What have you been getting up to? We've been writing a piece. We have not got that far, to be honest, but then I'm a very chatty person. I should have seen this coming a mile off, to be honest. Me writing a song in a day? Pfft, not happening. Not happening anytime soon. Knitting Singer and Jojo Ben, yeah, and Na, and Saki, welcome on in. I hope you're all doing well. How was your stream? I hope it went really, really well. Welcome to Untitled Score by composer/arranger. Subtitle. We have been playing it. I should say I've just put my guitar down now. But we're trying to write a song to send people to sleep. That's the goal with this one. It's a little bit not quite the same timing as what I'm actually playing it, but it's close enough. You get the vibe. They're hot. Good morning. I hope you're doing well. And Padre, welcome on in. Good morning. That's what I'm thinking. You were a single finger, now you're multi-finger. That's why I'm asking. Because I wanted to do the tune first, and then I wanted to add the accompaniment. So I guess I do think in two parts. Yeah, I'm having a go at this program for being like, you're making me put in the top notes and the bottom notes, and that's not how I play. Maybe it is how I play. Maybe I'm projecting. Dear, lullabies are wonderful. Yeah. Well, you kind of want a theme for a song. I think the only thing that's kind of annoying me is there isn't the da-dun 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 on the bass, so I might be moving some bass notes around a little bit so that it's a bit more da-dun da-dun in the bass, like a heartbeat. Our stream was great. A lot of live learn requests. Also learn Genshin. Ooh, Genshin Impact songs. Ooh, I didn't even think of that. That's very heckin' smart. Oh, Sasaki, good morning. Ah, dear. Oh, nice. I play a lot of chill, sleepy tunes too. I mean, I do classical guitar, so like the kind of. I mean, to be fair though, actually, my specialty back in the day was definitely not calming songs. I did a lot of I don't know what you would call them, but then again, if you look at like. It constantly annoys me a little bit, and I understand why. When you look at like grade 7, grade 8 classical guitar pieces, especially the ones in the books when you're doing the grades, they're all very intense. They're very intense. Like, obviously they're intense in their like notes and stuff, but they're also like intense in the sounds that they decide to make. So everything's like it's not very relaxing. Ah, dear.
What's with these homies dissing my girl? Why do they got to front?
I don't know. Why do they got to front? Why do they? You'll have to tell me. I don't know. Genshin Impact's crazy good. See, I've been playing, speaking of Genshin, I've been playing Honkai Rail, and I did notice that this, I don't know that I didn't notice it in Genshin. Maybe it's because I always had it quite quiet, because I'd be playing it on stream and stuff. But I have noticed the songs in Honkai, and I've been like, pleasantly surprised, like they're very nice. But yeah, actually thinking about it, there's some lovely background music in Genshin, like town music and stuff. I play piano, guitar, and sing. Not a lot of classical guitar though. I only do classical guitar, so like you're beating me as far as instruments go. I can play piano, but I only really use it for transposing, so I wouldn't say that I have a lot of piano knowledge. I use it for like moving from one instrument to another. It's like my in-between instrument. Being classical trend, let's get the check-ins feel going. What's the check-in? What? Oh dear, yeah, the classical songs in the books. There are some I like. Obviously, I love Bird. I don't know if Bird is. I don't even know what's on the syllabus anymore as far as like grading goes. I loved Birds Flew Over the Spire. That was a beautiful piece. I have it tattooed on my arm, so clearly I like that one. Is there any other? This is the thing, it's like from the grade pieces, they're not the pieces that I rarely remember. I liked A Day in November. I don't remember what grade that was from. It might have been 6 or 7. I fucking have to look all this up because I'm actually not sure. November. What grade is it? I'm sure it was a graded piece back in the day, but I don't know if it still is. What grade? Oh, nah, it's not going to tell me. That's fine. This is a difficult song name to find out. I probably have it in a book somewhere, but I expect it's with my parents since it's been so long since I did grades, and I'm like 99% sure that one's a graded one. I'm also 99% sure that Birds Flew Over the Spire is a graded one, but I do think that they reduced the grade and made it a bit easier. Because when I did it, it was a 5. But I think it might not be a 5 anymore. But in many ways, I'm happy because that was such a beautiful piece that, like, honestly, put it on every grade. Put it in every grade. I love that one. Oh dear. One streamer my mod plays a lot of Genshin Impact music, so I'm familiar with the soundtrack even though I don't play the game. I didn't know you play guitar. Yeah, so I have a bit of a history with classical guitar. I've played it since I was 7. I did all the grades, I did competitions, I played at gala concerts, I've played at events, I've taught music, I've been a music teacher, so I have quite a rich history with guitar. But I want to say, it was probably around the time when I went more in, so I'm going to say between 16 and 18, when I went from playing music live for people and doing competitions and stuff, when I kind of moved away from that and went more into writing music and stuff like that, is when a lot of my confidence dropped as far as being a guitarist. It's not that I stopped playing or anything, it's just that the playing in front of people wasn't coming naturally to me anymore. And then over time I kind of left it, and now I have wicked stage fright. Oh dear. He's a really cool guitar player. I think some of the gear were made for him. I see. Oh dear. I do have some autographs from classical. God, I was a nerd growing up. I did have some autographs from classical guitarists where I'd go see them play, and then I'd get their autograph afterwards. I was a big nerd growing up, but you know, it made me happy. Also, I play this again really quickly so I remember what I'm doing. Roscoe, good morning. I hope you are doing well. Oh wait, you need to go from the beginning. I could do it there, but I don't think it'd actually help me. That's as far as we've got so far. It's relatively simple. I think I want it in more of a swing rhythm, but I don't know how to put it into music score like it's a swing rhythm, like it's dun 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 da da. Wow, 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 wow. I don't know how to do it in music score, so it's in my head, but it's not there. Oh dear, stage names are tough for me when I would perform. See, weirdly, okay, here's the thing. I had a massive ego as a child, but it wasn't just my fault. I had a very good guitar teacher who, again, I can't say who they were because it would dox myself. They don't take a lot of students, but I had a very good guitar teacher. I, up until the age of 14, won every single guitar competition I entered. I won all of them. That's why I say I have like a lot of medals and trophies. Like I have quite a few. I would win them every time. And then the only time that I lost at that age, I was invited to come back to represent classical guitar at the gala concert. So they were like, we can't have you win. I think the reason I couldn't win was because I didn't play a high enough graded piece. But they did invite me back. So I had a massive ego as a kid. Because when you're younger, especially when you're constantly fed that you're winning and you're doing really well, like your ego goes up quite a bit. And so I had this massive ego. I loved being on stage. I loved playing in front of people. You could not keep me off stage. And I had no stage fright because there was no reason for me to have stage fright. I knew that I was going to win. So like when I had an awful ego as a kid. Like it was terrible. I have mellowed out a bit in age, but as a kid I was like, yes, well, like if I'm entering a competition I'm going to win it, so why would I be afraid? Which is not maybe the best mindset, but that was the mindset that I had. And I never had a bad loss or anything like that, so that's not what gave me stage fright. I think what gave me stage fright was just being away from the stage for a long time. And also because when you have like, I guess the title of like, you're a grade 8 guitarist, you're a guitarist that played at this concert, you're a guitarist that did this and that, there's like a certain social pressure. And I think that as you get older, you're more aware of that social pressure of like people expect you to do well because you're so-and-so, you're so-and-so student, you're this, that, and the other. And that social pressure kind of got to me. Having, you know, a mixture of moving away from performance to more writing, not playing on stage for a long time, and then the social pressure of, well, you're expected to be good, kind of got to me, and now I'm terrified. Honestly, maybe that's just me being put in my place, necessarily. I needed to. Oh dear, especially when I began playing, I was already, oh, bless you, Hawk. Google him, he's great fun, even if you don't like his style. Heck yeah. I can do that after stream. I had my 29-year guitar anniversary. Oh my god, did you celebrate? Do you celebrate it? Heck yeah. Also, Caps, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Adding swing is easy. Just go to format style. Thank you. Oh, okay. Wait. Oh god, there's so many. Oh no. Whoa. Oh, swing. I want swing. It said swing off, but I can't turn it on. It's fine. Oh dear. Oh, no more blue. No, Teresa, good morning. I hope you're doing well. I have like a very dark green foresty hair right now. I hear you, that's why I play for myself. Heck yeah, George, good morning. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing good. Welcome on in with the late panda raid. I hope you're doing good. Oh, did any of you judge? Yeah, I don't think I've ever judged a music competition. He was banned. He was banned because he won. I actually hate that. I hate that that happened because if being banned because you're good, like, I'm sorry, that's... If there's someone in your circuit who's winning every time, that's your, you know, get better. Like, you know, see what they're doing and try and do better than them. I mean, obviously I was grown up very competitive, but like, if there's someone who beats me, find out why they beat me and make sure that I beat them next time. But that's the competitiveness in me of being like, that's how I was grown up. It's like if someone beats you, you beat them right back. You can click on the 8th note or 16th note. Ah, wait, why can't I see that? Maybe I have an old version. If we try this one, will it show? Oh. Not really sounding different. Show me what you got. Well, I'm not here to play songs for you today because I have wicked stage fright. But I can show you the song we've been writing. But yeah, I'm not here to today. What would you call it? I guess just play music. Like I'm here to write. I actually like it with the B in there. Wait. It's kind of a bit dissonant, but I like that. Or is it blown out? I actually like it with the B in there. Oh my god, Cloudy! You're making the music stuff. That's cool. I like making the music stuff. Cloudy! Good morning. How was your stream? Oh my god, we've been blessed with seeing so many people today. I hope you had a good stream. Wait, it's Cloudy Clouds. It's Cloudy Clouds. There we go. How was your stream? What did you get? Valorant. Oh my god. How was Valorant? I hope that it wasn't too toxic and that you had some good games. Heck. This can help you get over stage fright because you don't say no. Yeah, that's the idea. Again, I have played songs on Twitch before. I have played, and I got so nervous that I'd often have to stop mid-song. Like, I know songs, but I know that as soon as I start playing them, I'm going to get really nervous and I'm not going to be able to finish them. Maybe the only way that I could play them is if I'm talking at the same time, and that kind of ruins the music. Yeah, I feel like I'm kind of ruining it by like talking over it constantly. No, it makes me nervous. It makes me very anxious. Glidey! Oh, they were really good today. No toxic players? Heck yeah. That's a good day. Oh dear. I am trying to get over my stage fright here. I'm like, the only songs I'm like, maybe I could play it to would be Final Fantasy, but I think I'd have to talk over it the whole time. God, that's such a weird way of getting over stage fright. I can play you a song, but you have to be ready for me to be chatting about random shit at the same time as playing it, so that I don't even realize that I'm playing it for you. Because if I, oh, but then I can't look at what I'm doing, which is going to be a bit trying to do that. Oh. I'm actually genuinely surprised that I got through the intro there without looking. Maybe this is it. Wait, maybe the way that I get over my stage fright is to just not look at it. Just stare at chat the entire time. Like, yes. If I just stare at you guys like a maniac, I can actually play for once. Oh my god. The problem is that I can't actually see what I'm doing, so if I lose where I am, I'm going to be like all over the place. Final Fantasy, nice, you know a lot of VG. Yes, Melodies, it is Melodies of Life. I love Melodies of Life. Melodies of My Life is my favourite one to play. Easy. I've always wanted to do like a proper transposition of You're Not Alone, but I've struggled to get the same emphasis on certain notes that they have in the song, so it's like, because it's like, how'd it go? difficult to get the emphasis because it's like. What was it? I forget it was. Yeah, I'm trying to get through that one, but that one's a hard one because it's like a very bass heavy, which I'm not used to. I like not. Oh dear, late reply, doing all right, thanks. Work was busy, just got home. Oh, bless you. Heck yeah, I hope you had a nice catch up. I should say as well to Meow and to Cloudy, if either of you need to get snacks or look after yourself after stream, we're not going for a super long time today just because I'm not used to playing guitar for like 2 hours in a row at this point, so it's like I don't want to push myself too hard because I'd like to be able to, you know, pick this up tomorrow, not on stream necessarily, but off stream and keep working on it. So we won't be doing a really long stream, but yeah. So if you need to look after yourself, if you need to go get some rest or some food or something like that, go for it. Oh dear. You play so... I am very out of practice comparatively to what I was doing. I think that's the thing that always I get very in my head about. Also, Diggy, good morning. I get very in my head about because like I used to be a grade 8 player. So like this stuff is like, you know, sight reading. And I should be sight reading, but I struggle to play it. I'm gonna look at it though. As soon as I look at it, I feel my hand shaking. Oh, I forgot mine to go. Is that one? Yeah, it's that chord. I've forgotten it. I've forgotten. It's gone from my brain. It's in there somewhere. I've lost it. Oh dear, it's good. And I mentioned Jelly to the... Ah, that's very kind of you, George. But yeah, hopefully if we can do this again. I might actually, you know what? I know it's a very short stream. I'm really sorry. I know we just had a raid. I might stop there for today because I am feeling myself getting a little shaky. And I'm not looking to push myself to the point of not being able to play again later today, if that makes sense. To be fair, we wrote how many bars? Honestly, for a Twitch stream, I feel like that's pretty productive. We wrote a whole 8 bars. A whole 8 bars. Oh, God. Twitch. Still doesn't sound quite right, but it's what it is. You know people taking beta blockers for stage fright too? Do they? Oh, I've never taken anything for stage fright, to be honest. I just shake. I find when I stop playing for a while again, I play with more real emotion. Really? Heck yeah. I kind of wish it was like that for me. I get nervous when I haven't played for a minute. There are some songs I feel like I can always go back to though, and that does make me feel a bit better. Like there are some songs I feel like they just don't leave your brain. So, you know, even if you don't play them for a while, you're like, you know what, old reliable, I can go back to this. All right. Let's do a little bit of a raid, shall we? Who is... I, again, apologise for a short stream. We'll be back tomorrow with crafts. Oh, wait, I didn't... I'll show you tomorrow. I did some more work on the crafts we've been doing off stream, and it looks really... No, I want to show you. I'm sorry. I will show you this tomorrow properly. But, like, look at that. It ended up so good. Yeah, for people who are new here, I'm a cosplayer first and foremost. Like, this is what I do these days. But... I edged the smocking, and unfortunately my camera's like, it's going to be incredibly bright. But it ended up so pretty, and I love it. I'm very proud of it. It's such a small piece. By the way, for context, for anyone who hasn't been here, this took about 25 hours. This teeny tiny piece of fabric, but heckin' worth it. Worth every second. All right, you know who I can see is live? Our wonderful moderator, Dam, who is playing some Arkham. So we're going to go send you all over to Dame. Some of you will know Dame from Doodle streams. Very, is it? Well, yeah, it's the one I posted on socials. I was in bed yesterday. I was like, I'm going to go over to my desk and quickly take a picture of this because I'm proud of it. If you haven't checked out them before, I'm just going to shout them out as well, just in case any of you get left behind. They're actually a mod for me. They're a mod for Doodle List. So they do have kind of would you call it a musical background? They know musicians on Twitch. Very heckin' sweet bean. I will also put the raid calls in chat if you would like to send some love and support. Yeah, I'm sorry that it's a short one. But then to be fair, this is the most classical guitar that I've done on stream in about 2 years. So I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of myself as a first step. And honestly, it wasn't too scary or intimidating as I thought. Like, I'm getting a bit shaky at the end, but there's a chance that I'm shaky because I just don't do this very often anymore. So it could just be the muscle memory's not there as much. But yeah, honestly, not bad. And I will say my fingers don't hurt, so that's nice. I don't normally play for 2 hours anymore, but then I guess I've not been playing very much. It's been like a bit on and off. Like half an hour is a normal practice session for me these days. Not 2 hours. Oh dear, but maybe in the future we can play more and more. That'd be nice. But tomorrow we're back to crafting, doing some arts and crafts, and then double check next week. Next week we might be doing some Discord watch-alongs because it's nearly Eurovision and I can't stream it this year because I'm not very well in the evenings, so we're going to be doing it all as Discord watch-alongs. But I'll post some stuff about that coming up so people can join in that if they'd like. Otherwise, grab a raid call, everyone. I'm going to send you all over to Dem. Have a lovely, lovely rest of your day. Take care. There we go. Eurovision hype.